TV personality Montel Williams has been on a journey ever since being diagnosed with MS. He tried everything to relieve the pain, then he tried cannabis, and that changed his life. And now Montel is a leading voice for medical cannabis, and he's out with the new line of products. And Montel is here to tell us all. You were diagnosed back in 1999, multiple sclerosis, is that right?
Yes, sir, 99. From 99 about 2001 and a quarter, I was using so many opioids that I had one doctor friend of mine who just said, I'm done with you, man. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not giving you anymore, because I was up to taking 8, 9, and 10 varied forms of opioids at the highest strength every single day. I had to stop. One doctor who would not even go on record to say, I can tell you this, but he said, Montel, some of my patients like you with the same type of pain have found relief through marijuana. I don't know what that means, but they told me something about it works when you eat it. I don't know. You go find out, but I'm not writing you any more prescriptions.
And a lot of people don't want to put prescription drugs in their bodies. They want to do something more natural. Obviously, cannabis is natural. Has a lot changed over those 10, 12 years since you first started, just with public perception about what it can be used for?
How about 17 years? Over the 17 years since I started using, honestly, 16 years, I've been involved in almost every legislative process across this country, helping to get patients access to medication that works. And yes, attitudes have changed. 6 years ago, the entire nation agreed at about 82% that people should have access to medicine that their doctors recommend. If my doctor's smart enough to put me on chemotherapy and says use cannabis, then no one else should have a conversation about that. And that's why I developed this line. I developed the line because, and I'm not knocking it, because of the adult usage thing now, and all of a sudden there's this great green rush, everybody wants to sell a lot of weed, and go right ahead if that's what you want to do. But if you're going to call it medicine, then let's make sure that we are putting it in the marketplace at the best processing ways and manufacturing techniques that we use. Let's use it at a pharmaceutical grade, and that's what I'm attempting to do with LenitivLabs. And anybody wants to find out about it, just go up on LenitivLabs.com. You can find out about what we've done. We're creating an oil, that's our Pentium processor, that is probably one of the purest in the marketplace right now. We're attempting to even make it more pure. And what we do is we then formulate ratios of CBD and THC together so that it has the entourage effect that Dr. Meshulam, the doctor who discovered them all, wanted us all to understand to begin with.
Right. Because you were saying, and I read this, that not every one product fits everyone.
Correct.
You can specialize it, the concentrations, you can really specialize it geared towards the patient.
We're dialing it in a way so that a patient gets the opportunity to titrate themselves rather than walk into a dispensary somewhere and have an experience that's so overwhelming that they'll never touch the product again because they were over-titrated. We're helping you in ways, and this is not just about a product. Lenitive Laboratories is going to become a movement. I'm already doing tutorials in every single one of the dispensaries that are carrying us as we move to multi-states, which we are about to do immediately. We will be doing tutorials everywhere we go, so that not only do I want people to come to this product and wonder, I want them to come in and understand what, why, when, and how. And nobody's really teaching that, and that's what we're going to do through LenitivLabs.
And so far, this is launched in California.
Yes, sir.
You want to take this nationwide?
We are right now in about 24 dispensaries. We just landed in LA, right now in LA proper. We're at Bud and Bloom out in Santa Ana. We're picking up some other dispensaries here in town, all over the Bay Area. We're up there right now, and we've already started negotiations for multiple states, from Oregon to Nevada to Arizona. So we're about to grow.
So a lot of people are going to get a lot of benefit from this.
Well, look, if you want to go out and recreationally use marijuana, go and do so. I have no problem with anybody. But if you're going to call it medicine, then let's make sure that you're providing medicine. So if people go out, look, you may go into the dispensary and buy a little bubba this, go ahead. But when you walk out the door, remember that sick family member and say, oh, let me get some Lenitiv for them.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Montel. For more information about Montel Williams, go to kcal9.com, click Scene on TV. We have all the information that you need right there.